right, I gotta turn this music down. Give me a second. Good morning, everybody. I can barely hear myself. Welcome to the show. Hi, it's Monday, and we're back after a wild weekend. Well, actually, it wasn't all that wild. Not for me. I kept it pretty chilled this weekend, but it was enjoyable. I got some laundry done. I got some work done, so it's all good, you know? Anyway, good morning. Welcome to the show. I hope that my mic is working. It is good. I'm not doing boomer tech today. Well, not necessarily, but I'm trying to avoid making those mistakes more often. I kind of said that backwards. And it's Metal Monday on the Morning Night Live. So, get used to your head throbbing as opposed to your head bobbing. I need more coffee. Anyway, some things happened over the weekend that I just got to laugh at and put some clickbait title to my show today because these are the trending topics on social media today. And sometimes the social media topics are the best topics. Sometimes they're just straight ass. But anyway, we'll do our best today to make you entertained. I'm here on time, a rarity. I'm happy about it. Nice to see a bunch of people already in the chats. And I think we're going to have a pretty good day. How about you? You think? Maybe? Kind of? Sort of? Well, we'll do our best. But boy, are there some people salty on the internet over the weekend. And I think there's going to be some people salty on the internet tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And, oh boy, we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, are y'all ready? I think I'm ready. Johnny, I'm hoping that you will do me the honors of playing the intro. Can you do that? All right, get her done.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, the one and only Dawg Knight.
Yes! 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 Stop the music. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Night Live. I'm your host, Marty, also known as Dawg Knight on the internet. And welcome back to the Dawg Knight Channel on this Monday, the 7th of November, 2022. Now, I wanted to talk about the election today, and I probably will get to some of that. But boy, oh boy, Elon Musk is just getting everyone riled up on the internet. And I find some of it humorous. I find some of it, not necessarily what I was expecting of Mr. Musk, but I don't care because I hate all of these whiny bitches anyway. So we're going to talk about that and lots more. But I'm going to say hi first because I just want to get it through and, not get over it because I do appreciate y'all. By the way, share, like, or hit the plus sign or fist the Rumble thing if you're on a mobile. And, I say fisted. It's one of those thumbs up, but it's a fist, fist that mother. And share the stream out. Let's get this thing going. Share it on Rumble, share it on YouTube, or share both the Rumble and the YouTube stream. And just a reminder, follow me on both YouTube and Rumble. If you're only on one or the other, make sure you're following me on both, just in case the unexpected happens. In fact, you could go follow me on Odyssey too. I don't have that link. Now, I changed in my description down below, in the description of these videos, I changed all those links. I have a link tree page now that will take you to some of these places. I don't have Odyssey connected. I should probably add my Odyssey channel too. But if you want to find me on various social media, look at the description down below, down towards the bottom. And it does have a Linktree link where you can find all of the social media. Well, not all of it, some of the social media that I participate on. Plus my GQ stories in there. My appearance on Good Morning America is there. There's a bunch of stuff on there. My email, my Twitter, my Instagram, which is Yes That Marty. A lot of stuff. You just click the links and that's how you found me. So there you go. All right, let's say good morning. First in the chat on the Rumble side is Avocados Diablo, who gets the bell. And I don't know why that happened. But anyway, also, and on the Twitter side, yeah, I'm mixed up. Oh, shoot. I was going to make another cup of coffee. I might get through it. I've been down here for a while. On the YouTube side, Tyrannus Alexandrius in Tremere Lich. I almost said Invictus Soul. Also, good morning to Jimmy Das Hotep. If you haven't figured out the my rationalizations behind the Dom DeMarco, you'll figure it out eventually. Also, go on the YouTube side, Avocados Diablo is also there. Also, good morning to Somnambule Nation, Sheographs in the house. Hello, bigot. Aaron Meredith, Asian Research Directorate. Renee Mayette, what up? Chicago Mike, hello. Good morning also to Lord Stanhope, Jethro, Hetero, Nomads in the house, HP Lovecraft, let's see. I said Chicago Mike already. James Colley, woohoo! It's Boomer Tube. Yes, it is. Whatever. And also, good morning, Rotten. I say Rotten Corpse already. You were up here, weren't you? Maybe you were. Maybe you weren't. Nope, you're new down here. Okay, Rotten Corpse in the house. And is that everybody? Well, that's everybody who's chatted so far. If you haven't chatted, just Tyler F's in the house. What's up, Tyler? Good morning. Real quick thank yous to who's already tweeted out the show. Jimmy Das Hotep, thank you. Also, Somnambule Nation, thank you for doing that. And I'm sure I'll see a retweet from Tyler F soon. And then somebody, Rhonda, that doesn't person didn't even follow me, but they liked the tweet. That must be the. Let's see. Somebody did this, and somebody liked that. I don't know who did. So maybe someone retweeted, or I don't even know who this is. Who is this person? Well, it doesn't matter. Rhonda RLM Tipton has 21,000 followers, and I don't even know who that is. Okay, well, cool. That's good. That's good. Anyway, shall we get into the show? So I want to show you something today because this particular event has created the most incredible firestorm on Twitter. And I think it's because people have I don't want to say misguided. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I do want to say misguided. What is this? Oh, this is just, oh my God. I didn't, wait, I'm going to show you something. I don't want this, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to do this. This is just going to scare you. This is what I opened. I clicked on one of my tabs. Oh Lord, I'm sorry for this. I'm so sorry for this. I'm so sorry for this. I clicked on one of my tabs and this is what I saw. Prepare yourself. Ah! And I think it's funny because someone was saying, I'll put that away. It's been in the Twitter TOS for ages. Personally, just pictures of Kathy Griffin lately are uncomfortable. I mean, have you seen this? That is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. That's Kathy Griffin. Well, might as well be. Anyway, so the big thing that happened is that Kathy Griffin was suspended from Twitter. Now, why this is a big deal, I don't know. But I'm going through hashtag after, or on Twitter trending, I'm sorry, not hashtags, but on Twitter, it is trending like crazy. It's like, besides the regular Monday stuff, Monday morning Monday motivation, blah, 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 blah. The Kathy Griffin Twitter things are trending because she got suspended. And so the reason she got suspended is because she was impersonating Elon Musk of sorts, right? So what happens on Twitter when you can change your name and you can change your picture to whatever you want it to be. And even though her @ is still Kathy Griffin, Griffin, did I say Griffith? Griffin. Even though her @ was still Kathy Griffin, when you change your name and picture, if you retweet something or whatever and then go into your notifications and look at it, it doesn't put your @ in there. It just says Elon Musk did this, right? And this is something, impersonating somebody on Twitter has always been against the Twitter terms of service, right? So she got suspended and she has 2 million followers. And this happened right here. Breaking. Kathy Griffin has been permanently suspended from Twitter for impersonating Elon Musk. Now, it's something that has always been against the terms of service, but because there's people out there who actually like Kathy Griffin, I have never figured out why. Well, no, wait, hold on. I think there was a time when she was doing stand-up, maybe 15, 20 years ago, where she could be funny. She was humorous. First of all, I'm sorry, ladies, but women aren't funny. No, she actually was kind of funny as a comedian. But then, over the last several years, her whole life has been devoted to her activism, and she's very stupid. So when good morning, Simon Wolfwood, by the way. She's not bright, but she does some things that are provocative, and like the famous, Trump head thing and whatever, and she gets in trouble. She gets in trouble for certain things that she does, and so, but people are up in arms because, Elon Musk said comedy is now legal on Twitter, but then he goes and suspends Kathy Griffin. Now, wait a minute. First of all, I don't think that Elon Musk personally went in and suspended Kathy Griffin. This is something that's always been against the rules. Oh, geez. Oh, there's people who, oh my God, you got to be killing. You got to be kidding. There's people out there who are very upset. Very upset. Now, you can probably imagine who the people most are. So, but anyway, by the way, on the trending topics, there are no less than, I think, six topics listed on trending topics on Twitter today that are all related to this. Okay, so and I'm going to put them all up. They're going to be in the whatchamacallit, the I'll put them in the in the description. I'll put them in the one tab link that I put at the end of the show that has all the links to everything. But I'm not going through every single one of these because there's too many. There are people talking about this left and right. But here are the 6, or I think it's 6. Let's see. Impersonating. This is one of them that you can see on the screen right now. Impersonating. Okay. Twitter TOS, which is Twitter Terms of Service. That's not one of them. Hang on. Here's another one. Parody. Parody is trending, all related to Kathy Griffin. Comedy, which is generous. Anyway, and that's Twitter TOS again. Here's the other. I have Twitter TOS a couple times. But anyway, Twitter TOS is a couple times. And then Kathy Griffin herself was also trending. All these things. Kathy Griffin was like the number 3 trending topic this morning. In fact, let me see if I can find them. Let's go to Twitter Trends right here. Here's Twitter Trends. Explore, trending, top, Monday motivation 2, whatever that is. Tomorrow's election day. Oh, it's moved down. It was like in the top 3 this morning. Oh, she's down to 10 now because too many people are talking about the election and Nikki Haley and some other shit. But anyway, I'm going to put this back up. Here's Kathy Griffin trending. And it seems like Benny Johnson is just near the top of all of these. Let me copy and paste this into a new tab so that I can put this one back on the home. Let's see here. That's back home. There we go. So Kathy Griffin is trending. Rosanna Arquette is very upset. Very, very upset. Arquette. Kathy Griffin is a comedian and a fierce, smart activist. I guess there is no such thing as free speech after all on this site. This portion of the terms of service is not new. Good morning, Sarah. Hi, honey. Nice to see you. This portion of the terms of service isn't new. You know what I'm saying? It's not new. And everyone seems to be pointing that out. So here we got, let's see, who's Harrison. I don't know who Harrison Crank is. I knew Elon's Twitter would be wild, but I never expected Kathy Griffin to get banned and then log into her dead mother's account and protest her ban. Yeah, so Maggie Griffin is her mother. And where is, I'm going to show you see if I can find the right one here. Because she went into her mother's account and, where is it? There it is. She went into her mother's account and put in free Kathy. Kathy Griffin tweets from her deceased mother's account after being suspended by Elon Musk. Now, there's a problem here. You realize that is one of those things that gets most people permanently suspended. What? Right? Hello, IT1. Nice to see you. That's one of those things that people get permanently suspended for. I'm just amazed that she could get away from that. Now, that's actually pathetic to use her dead mother's Twitter for this reason. I find it really sad that people in the comments don't understand or realize how disrespectful it is to use dead relatives' account over Twitter suspension. And some people are actually kind of going, that's not cool. Girl, there are limits. Like, well, I like this. So anyway, so lots of people upset. Oh, there she is again. Sorry, I didn't mean to put her back on the screen. So anyway, apologize in advance for all the comments you're going to have to read about how ugly I am, and they're probably going to throw you in there too. Oh, by the way, this is KG. I'm tweeting from my dead mother's account. She would not mind. # free Kathy. That's what she typed in there. Oh my God. But, when you look like this, that's what people worry about. Sorry, I did it again, didn't I? Anyway, Elon Musk comedies is now legal on Twitter. Also, Elon Musk suspending Kathy Griffin for making fun of me. No. She didn't make fun of him. She actually she tried to make it look like Elon Musk was retweeting and liking a bunch of different things. And it's not. It's against Twitter terms of service. Always has been, especially with people with those little blue check marks. Anyway, this is funny. Kathy Griffin was just suspended from Twitter. Wow, I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time? She met an amazing Twitter life. What else can you say? I don't do a good Donald Trump. Let's see. Twitter suspended accounts for saying biological facts equals that's just accountability. Build your own platform. Twitter's a private company and can do what it wants, etc. Twitter suspending Kathy Griffin for impersonating Elon Musk. Fascism! Anyway, I'm just dumbfounded. Now look. Let's do a comparison of two pictures. Okay, this is actually Kathy Griffin, and this is also Kathy Griffin. Do you see the difference? I don't see the difference. She looks the same. That is a blue check rule. You can't change your name once you get verified. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. I don't have a blue check, so I don't know. I've never tried to be verified. Good morning, Chris Kroll, by the way. I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, there's that. I mean, holy shit, it's scary, isn't it? It's the resemblance between her and Carrot Top is profound. It's amazing. The Crypt Keeper, yeah, that too. Anyway, Kathy Griffin was a Twitter addict. She couldn't live without it. What is she going to do now? Well, I don't know. She's going to be so sad. But okay, so anyway, she's not and I'm like I said, all these hashtags, I'm not gonna go through a bunch of these tweets. I just thought it was funny. They're all gonna be in the tabs. The fact that she tweets from her dead mom's Twitter handle to get around it. it's funny because Elon Musk has said that there's not going to be permanent bans on Twitter anymore. They're just going to find a way to. You know what I would do? I would say, look, if you actually break our terms of service and you get suspended, fine. It'll be 24 hours the first time, and just double it every time. Not ever making it permanent. So, and so that would stop people from breaking the rules of service. I don't care. I think people should say whatever the fuck they want, and I wouldn't even have suspended Kathy for that if she had made it clear that that wasn't really Elon Musk. But what she did, if you quote those tweets and then you screenshot just the quote, it looks like the other person was, endorsing these tweets or whatever, and it's against the rules. It's against the terms of service, people. So here's the funny one. Here's one from Kyle Rittenhouse, who wrote parody and put this picture up, which I used for the thumbnail today, which I thought was quite humorous. H3H3 Productions also got suspended. Now, he's another one who tweeted his H3H3 Production account got suspended. So he's tweeting from his H3H3 podcast account. Now, that's one of those rules that supposedly, if you use another account to skirt the rules when you are suspended, that was also something that would get you permanently suspended. So I wouldn't be shocked necessarily if Kathy Griffin's dead mother's account would get permanently suspended, if H3H3's podcast account permanently got suspended because they're circumventing the rules. I'm just saying. So it'll be interesting to see. Real quick, thank you. Hold on. Let me put my face back up here for a second. And we're gonna add some. We're gonna do. It's Metal Monday, so we have to have music for a Metal Monday donation. So here, let's try this one. Shall we turn it up? Thank you, Rachel Madhouse Dildo. I welcome to the show, by the way. Didn't notice you were here, but I see you now. Rachel Madhouse Dildo says, I woke up with a chubby after Elon given woke racist liberals a taste of their own medicine. Oh, wait. I am a chubby. Never mind. All is right with the world. Maybe they'll learn a valuable lesson from this about online censorship. I wouldn't hold my breath, though. Oh, good God. No. Well, I'm not going to hold Rachel Madhouse Dildo either. So there you go. All right. Thank you, Rachel Madhouse Dildo. I appreciate the sentiment. And by the way, you are the new Streamlabs Superstar sponsor of the day. Thank you, Rachel Madhouse Dildo. Okay, now, Sarah, what was that? I see you making the yucky faces there. Is that because I said Rachel Madhouse Dildo? That's actually a name in the chat. I just didn't see it. It's here somewhere. But thank you. If you want to sponsor the show, you can do that at pdognight.live. That's where the Streamlabs super chat thing is, and or you can use YouTube super chats too, or the Rumble Rants is a little bag. If you're on a desktop, you can hit the little the bag next to the message spot. Oh, that was it? Because I said Rachel Madhouse. Rachel's that particular object has been here for several months now. I don't know why. It's just here all the time, and I'm like, ugh, not touching that. Okay, so anyway, like I said, this particular topic, though, it's the hottest topic on Twitter. I don't get it. I mean, four or five different trending topics. Oh, Ben Collins is poor Ben Collins at NBC News. He's one of the mean girls, he's one of those mean girl Twitter people. He is up in arms. He's tweeted about this all morning. And then by the way, Elon Musk did announce a policy that this is it's not a new policy. I don't know why he even tweeted out, but just saying that that people who tweet who impersonations need to be clearly marked, or parodies or whatever. Impersonating has been against Twitter term of service since day one. Not sure what the issue is here. Well, because the lefties aren't used to the rules being enforced on them. That's why it's a big deal. That's why everyone's bitching about it. I'm getting that rare experience of another man mansplaining to me about the Twitter TOS after his earlier attempts to fact check one of my jokes collapse. How could I ever leave this site? I don't even know what that means. Anyway, updates to our terms of service pilot. Oh, this is some of these people are just doing their own little parodies too. Special K on acid. What's happening? Nice to see you back. So anyway, things that hurt Elon Musk's feelings are not allowed. Other stuff is maybe allowed depending on how Elon Musk is feeling at any given moment. Well, guess what? He owns this motherfucker. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Let's see. So Kathy Griffin violated one clear Twitter term of service rule, got suspended, and is now using her dead mother's account to violate yet another Twitter rule. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's the crazy part. Good morning to my favorite Canadian Jaeger pony. Nice to see you. At some point, it becomes rather obvious that some people just don't think rules are meant for them. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Elon Musk, my friend Chris Kinner is banned for avoiding ban, but has never been previously banned. Now here's Kathy Griffin doing exactly that. Will she be held to the same terms of service? Yeah, because she's still tweeting it. And it's still up. It's still up. Here it is. Here she's still tweeting from her dead mother's Twitter account. I mean, you stole, oh, wait a minute. Elon Musk actually suspended for impersonating a comedian. Oh, he is savage. Savage. And now she says, I mean, you stole that joke, you asshole. People have been posting that joke for hours, you hack. Look, please do a better job running this company. It used to mean something. This is KG, by the way. Kevin Garnett's tweeting from Maggie Griffin's account. What are you talking about? It used to mean something. You mean you want to go back to being special on here, ignoring the rules while the rest of us are throttled and discriminated against? No, it means much more now. Yeah, thank you, Foo, my friend Politibuddy. Good for you. You hacked your dead mom's account, and they're laughing. That is funny. Who does she think she is, Amy Schumer? Don't you have a husband who pretends to love you that you could be spending your time with instead of embarrassing yourself on here? Oh, man. People are ripping her to shreds. Anyway, okay, so nothing. This is my favorite one, though. Yes, that's a parody. And James Wood has chimed in. Rule number one of comedy, be remotely funny, which he's talking about the H3H3 podcast. Now, here it is again. So H3H3, avoiding the suspension by tweeting on another account. I would think maybe it's time to maybe permanently suspend that other account too. I don't know. Fake Asperger. She's married. I think she is. I don't know. That's a frightening thought too. I mean, seriously, would you want to be married to this? Come on. Oh, I'm so wrong. So anyway, Here's comedy. Speaking of which, because he says comedy is dead on Twitter and Elon Musk killed it. Well, I'm not sure if let's hear some comedy by Ethan Klein. Here's some Ethan Klein comedy.
The kind of guy who his slogan is nigger faggot, and I'm not going to get in trouble because I'm just quoting him.
Oh, see, that's his comedy. Okay, yeah.
So nigger faggot's just been around the block.
Everyone's just been borrowing it from each other.
Yeah. Nigger faggot whore.
Oh, Ethan Klein's hilarious.
Wonderful.
Who is this guy?
That gets you going. Fuck you, nigger faggot. I love that I can just say nigger faggot though.
Oh man, that's Ethan Klein's hilarious.
Nigger faggot.
Okay, now YouTube, I'm a black man. And I put that on my channel as commentary on how funny Ethan Klein is. Oh, wait, he's not. Oh, wait, isn't that your boy? Susan, this is your boy, Ethan Klein. And, I guess, that seems that's some funny shit to him, right? Let's see, is there more of his comedy? Wait, I'm taking a chance here.
So there was a big protest outside the NRA meeting, which was good.
Do we have any insight into what they're actually talking about there at the NRA meeting that's today in Texas? Someone should bomb that building.
Oh, that's hilarious,
So
Ethan Klein. That's some now that's some comedy right there. You're a funny motherfucker. I'm telling you, I'm laughing out loud at Ethan Klein. Oh my God. Anyway, there's oh man. Hello, Damien. What's up? What's up? Yeah, he's in blackface, Susan. I'm not. I'm in my very light summer tan face. Anyway, all right. So enough about Kathy Griffin. What else is going on? Oh, now here on Market Watch. Now this is funny. CBS Market Watch has decided to talk about this particular issue. CBS Market Watch. Note how they make it as though this is just about Elon Musk. They say free speech absolutist in scare quotes. Elon Musk cracks down on parody accounts targeting him. No, they were not parody accounts targeting him. They were blue check marks impersonating him and making it look like he said something he didn't. Self-proclaimed free speech absolutist, again in scare quotes. Elon Musk announced a crackdown Sunday on parody Twitter accounts impersonating him or anyone else. Going forward, any Twitter handles engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will be permanently suspended, Musk tweeted Sunday evening. Now, I think I don't necessarily agree with Elon Musk here. I think there's all kinds of parody accounts that are out there that are permanent, that are actually parody accounts. But one of the big issues when he said that he was going to open up the verification system, the Verit account system to anyone and then make it available at $8 a month. One of the big arguments was, oh, well, I could just get a blue check mark and then I could just change my name and I could impersonate anyone I want. Well, I said, there's probably some ways they can help, they could probably stave that off at the pass, right? They could probably make it so that if you get a verified account and you have your little blue dot check mark thingy, that you're gonna have to go through some rigmarole to be able to change your name and your your picture, whatever. There's ways that they can police that. And they're like, oh no, what's going to stop just some from rando from imitating anyone they want? Well, they're still going to verify who you are. They're still going to verify your account. And you have a payment processing that goes through. So there's got to be some controls that they can put on it, right? And so now, I guess Kathy, what's her name? Kathy Griffin? She fucked around and found out, I guess. So so anyway, previously we issued. This is let's see. I guess there was a thread, but here it is. Previously we issued a warning before suspension, but now that we are rolling out widespread verification, there will be no warning. See, they're sad. They're going to make sure that this doesn't happen. There's going to be no warning. This will clearly be identified as a condition for signing up for Twitter Blue. He continued in the thread. Furthermore, any name change at all will cause a temporary loss of verified checkmark. All those people who are whining about the fact, oh, anyone can get a blue checkmark, they could just get their checkmark and then change their name. I guess not. I guess it won't be that easy. You get verified, and then they make you keep that verification by keeping the name that you're using. So, there you go. That came after a number of prominent verified Twitter users, including comedian Kathy Griffin and Sarah Silverman and actress Valerie Bertinelli, switched their account names to read Elon Musk to prove that Musk's new plan to give blue verification check marks to anyone who'll pay $8 a month is flawed, allowing anyone with $8 to impersonate anyone else and potentially spread disinformation. As of Sunday night, Griffin's account was suspended while Silverman and Bertinelli had gone back to their real names. Elon Musk just locked my Twitter account. I guess not all the content moderators were let go. LOL, Griffin later joked on Mastodon, a social network that has seen an influx of new users seeking a Twitter alternative. I'll talk about that in a second. Update. A tweet mocking Musk clearly marked as parody from podcaster Griffin Newman also ran afoul of the new rules, with the account being suspended late Sunday. Really? Really? Maybe they did it. Maybe they did what Kathy Griffin did, right? Okay, let's see this. Let's see what they got here. They said, he got Griffin. Okay, and it says, let's see. No, it's not listed as a parody account, because when you tweet something using something like this, when you go into your notifications, it does not say that it's at Griff Lighting. It just strictly says Elon Musk with the same check mark. So clearly they don't understand what happened. Okay. They suspended it for trying to impersonate Elon Musk. So there you go. Oh boy, whatever. So, let's see. Musk has described himself as a free speech absolutist, and that content Twitter should not be censored much past the law. Last week, after completing his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter, Mute tweeted, "Comedy is now legal on Twitter." In April, Musk said, "I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means." But impersonating is, oh my God. The Market Watch is writing this in a way that's very slanted. By the way, thanks Ty Alexander for sponsoring the show. And Ty Alexander, you are the new Streamlabs Superstar sponsor of the day. Let's put the music back on. Ty Alexander says, "No P, you voted for Trump, and according to Biden the Wise, you aren't black. You are clearly a heavily melanated white man, so you can't be posting things like that." I'm going to avoid using the vernacular right now. Really? All right, stop that music. Thank you, Ty Alexander, for sponsoring the show. You can sponsor the show yourself at pdognight.live over there. It's that pdognight.live. I don't have it in the pin to the top. That's okay. I'll get through this show without it. All right. Let's see what I got here. A number of Twitter users called out Musk for Sunday's changes. Well, look, if you're free speech is your free speech. You can't impersonate somebody else. That's lying. But here's what some people are saying. What's most hilarious here is the huffing of Musk fans in the comments whenever anyone replies, "What about free speech?" Suddenly they're very earnest about how free speech has limits, and there may be gasp harm involved, all sorts of new words they're learning. Bitch, please. That's not, look. Really, the mass impersonation of Musk by verified accounts was a magnificent satirical art project that achieved its purpose, demonstrating Musk's hypocrisy, the impossibility of speech absolutism, and the utter foolishness of Twitter blue revamp. No, it absolutely does not do that. What it proves is that if you have a verified account, you can't just go around impersonating somebody else, because that is against the Twitter rules of service. You impersonate somebody on Twitter doesn't mean that that's free speech. This is a private company, remember? Weren't you all hacking about, well, a private company can do whatever it wants. You know, they can do whatever they blah, 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 blah. People change their profile names all the time as part of a protest or for Halloween to promote their books or whatever. You are making things up as you go along. No. And it's the opposite of free speech absolutism. I don't think he is a free speech absolutist, because he still wants to have terms of service. He still wants to, I've never even thought that. I just said the idea that you can't have opposing views to some of the popular narratives right now regarding certain topics and political things. That's what he's talking about. Okay. But the idea that there's not going to be there's not going to be a terms of service anymore. Well, again, blue check mark accounts, whatever. Now this one is actually funny though. The next one, the God parody account, as requested by the owner of this website. I have added parody to my name so that no one gets confused and he doesn't cancel me. It's so nice that comedy is legal again. I, for one, welcome our new insect overlord. Well, that is actually pretty funny, the God parody account. Other people, but people bitching. Relevant to Elon's recent tweets, the Amicus brief that The Onion filed recently makes the explicit argument that a parody shouldn't have to say something is a parody. Guess what? Look, I agree I agree. They should be able to do that. But you all asked, all you checkmark motherfuckers asked for this. You said, oh, if anyone could get a blue checkmark, then they could just change their names on their accounts. So what did he do? He thought of a solution to that problem that you are all bitching about because anyone with $8 can get a verified account. Well, sorry, you wanted the solution. There's your solution. Bye, Kathy. I'm sure he'll let you back on long before he lets Donald Trump back on. Let's put it that way. So anyway, I think it's hilarious. And CBS Market Watch only, notice CBS Market Watch because it's CBS, the mainstream media. They only put up tweets of people who were against Elon Musk. Isn't that hilarious? Interesting. Okay. Now, that's not the only comedian who is in trouble. Okay, here's another. I'll just leave these articles. I'm not going to read any more about this. He had a little debate with Jack Dorsey, too, and they're delaying the $8 blue check mark. And apparently they've invited some of the people who they supposedly laid off, even though they're employed until February 3rd. Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, good God. I don't need that. Thank you. I appreciate it. He's invited some of the people who he has, in theory, let go, even though they're employees until February 3rd to come back and work on some things, whatever, for their money. And if they just, I guess here's the thing, though. They're still employees. If they tell him no, he can fire him without the notice. So anyway, good morning, Natasha Kayleen. Good morning, Bubba. What's up? All right, let's move on. I'm trying to get to Dave Chappelle. Okay, that's the HVH. These are all going to be in the tabs. Now, here's something that pissed a lot of people off over the weekend. This happened on Saturday, I guess. What is this, the 5th? Yeah, Saturday 5th, 10:56 p.m. So, right, look at this. Take a look. Take a gander at what I'm showing you here. Because I said in the title, Kathy Griffin and Dave Chappelle. So Dave Chappelle was trending over the weekend. Well, Saturday Night Live and Dave Chappelle and all of that stuff. Oh, my God. Hello, Jay Pylon! I should have done that for Natasha, too. Hotep to the people, salute to the chats. What's good at the end of the democracy? My blue check mark matters. Wine. Ha ha ha. That's right, Jay. So anyway, here's something else they were worried about a week. And another comedian was in the news. And that would be Dave Chappelle. Because Dave Chappelle, apparently, 1 week from Saturday, will be hosting Saturday Night Live with musical guest Black Star, which I think is that Q-Tip's group? I'm not sure. Who is that? Who's in Black Star? I'm not sure. But anyway, oh my God, what the hell happened there? The activists lost their minds. Is that going to happen on over here too? Did y'all have the screen go away for a second? I'm just curious. Anyway, the activists are losing their shit over this because, Dave Chappelle, they say, is transphobic. They're mad. They mad. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to blow out your eardrums if you're listening to headphones. Now, some people are happy about it. For example, Elijah Schaefer says, whoa, you guys are inviting funny comedians back on the show? What a change of pace. Oh, boy. And then some's, well, humor is subjective. Well, so whatever. But, oh, my God, the activists were out in force. Listen to this. Oh, my God. It's so easy not to bring transphobic Dave Chappelle on the show. Why did you do it anyway? because he's funnier than anyone on that show. Trans Lives Matters. Okay, and Wakanda Forever is coming out next week, and you couldn't get anyone for host from that movie instead? Really? and so anyway, all the people are just mad because Dave Chappelle's here. They put Don Cheadle up here, protect trans kids. You know the best way to protect trans kids? Honestly, the best way to protect... Here, hang on. I'm going to say this for the cheap sheets. The best way to protect trans kids is to leave them alone, give them some talk therapy, and let them go through puberty. If they're trans kids after that, then maybe consider other options. But trans kids shouldn't go on drugs, shouldn't be having surgery. No minor should be doing this, because 80+% of kids who trans change their mind once they go through puberty. The dysphoria goes away after puberty. So, and rather than do permanent damage to trans kids, the best thing you can do to protect trans kids is leave them the fuck alone. Maybe have them go see a counselor. Maybe affirm what they are now and not what they think they are. And let them figure it out later. Because, boy, oh boy, there's a lot of people who are going to have some major problems in the future because of this social contagion that we have going on right now. So there you go. There's my thing. All right. Anyway, back to people bitching about Dave Chappelle. It's just so many people. How about protecting the trans woman that was driven to suicide because she defended Dave? What? That's yeah. I think that'd be a good idea too. Because his friend, the woman that killed herself because she defended him, and people went all up in her grits. Damn, really shocked and disappointed by this. You guys are better than this, so be better, do better. How do you do better than Dave Chappelle? I mean, you know. Oh, by the way, one of the problems they're having, because Saturday Night Live made a big deal about the fact that they now have a non-binary cast member. Molly something. She's a female. She's a human female, but she considers herself to be non-binary because that's also very trendy right now, and it makes everyone think, "Oh, you're so brave. Oh, you're so great." Okay, whatever. I'm pretty sure she's still a sexual binary, which I use the term woman and man as your sex, not your gender, although people use language in different ways. That's how I use the language. Okay. So she's part of that sort of binary that has some very rare exceptions that are anomalies, that are things that I won't say mistakes, but they're anomalies. There's a very small percentage of rare anomalies that they try to tell you, well, what about intersex? Well, that doesn't mean that sex isn't a binary. It just means that there are some anomalies to that. There are some minor exceptions that are not a rule by any stretch of the imagination, just like you would never say that a person with a 23rd chromosome, known as Down syndrome, is a different kind of human being. It's still a human being that just happens to have an anomaly that happened to them. That's what intersex people are. They happen to have an anomaly of an extra chromosome or not extra chromosome, extra X or an extra Y or a couple extra X's or whatever. The various syndromes that are anomalies that do not change the fact that sex is binary. That is, we are a sexually dimorphic species. And usually each one of those ends up being categorized in one of those sexually dimorphic categories Although some never are able to do anything like, what's the word? They can't. Some cannot even ever reproduce. But anyway, yes, they are mutations. Exactly. And SNL, hey SNL, nobody cares. Hello, nobody, not me, by the way, and also Brent Hayes. Welcome to the show. So anyway, lots of people just up in arms over this. Keep putting Don Cheadle's picture up there and whatever. And I say bring on the comedy. Oh, by the way, Saturday Night Live, they did a skit in this last episode that pissed people off too. I don't know if I can show it. Anyway, here's the story from the Los Angeles Times. SNL fans decried Dave Chappelle's hosting announcement. What the hell, Lord? Sorry, I'm kind of being a dick right now. I know it. I know I am. I don't care. NBC has tapped Dave Chappelle to host Saturday Night Live for the third time next week, and not everybody is happy about it. Over the weekend, the TV network announced that the November 12th episode of SNL will be hosted by Dave Chappelle with musical guest Black Star, the hip-hop duo comprising of Yassine Bey and Talib Kweli. While some celebrated the controversial comedian's imminent return to the show, others condemned SNL for giving him a platform in the wake of his transphobic remarks. Good morning, Manswatch. Chappelle is coming to fire for including transphobic material in his stand-up routine. Oh my God. Transphobia is kind of like heretic. He was a heretic. He went against the church of trans activism. Chappelle is coming to fire for including transphobic material in his stand-up routines, most notably in his Emmy-nominated 2021 Netflix special, The Closer. Amid internal and external protests, Chappelle and Netflix have stood by the special, in which the comic declares himself Team TERF, which stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminists. Why is SNL bringing back Dave Chappelle again? Tweeted Miss Arosov, so he can make more transphobic jokes. SNL giving Dave Chappelle a platform is dangerous, and none of us, especially our allies whose voices aren't drowned out as ours, should shut up about. Wait a minute! Whoa! Hold up! Whose voices aren't as drowned out as ours should shut up about it, tweeted Zoe Rose Bryant in the Los Angeles fucking Times. They haven't quoted me yet. A war is being waged on trans people and trans kids every single day, and he helps it grow. Wow, your drowned out voice quoted in the Los Angeles fucking Times. That's rich. I mean, I get it. It seems like a tradition at this point to have Dave Chappelle host after an election, but haven't you guys been paying attention to everything the guy's been doing lately? Tweeted Galileo908, who doesn't know shit about science. Rest for SNL declined to comment. A spokesperson for Chappelle did not immediately respond Sunday to a request for comment. Wait, did not immediately respond? Like, what did you do? Email him on Dave's alt email, and he didn't immediately respond yesterday for an article that you printed. What time did they print this article? Is this on the time? 3:48 p.m. Sunday. Did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Gee, I wonder how much time they had to respond to a request for comment on an article that goes on and on and on for a story they published at 3 p.m. Sunday. Now it is Pacific time, so it means 6:48 Eastern time, I think. 6:48? No, 5:48? 7:48. 4, 5, 6, 7:48, right? Wait, what time? Central time? No, 6:48. The article's already written. The Dave Chappelle team did not respond immediately. You are supposed to respond immediately to us because we're the Los Angeles fucking Dimes. Hi, free kid. Nice to see you. Holy shit. That's how they work now, though. If you, did not. That's funny. Several Twitter users pointed out that Chappelle is slated to host SNL the same season the sketch comedy series hired its first non-binary cast member, Molly Carney. Oh, she got a lot of attention for that, too. Maybe she'll get a comedy special because she's special. Because that's what it is. She's so special now. She deserves all this attention. Let's make all the kids see how special she is because she's special because she thinks she's non-binary. And that's how she identifies. So she's extra special. Carney made her, and they put there, but her SNL debut earlier this year alongside fellow newcomers Marcelo Hernandez and Michael Longfellow and Devin Walker. Is Devin Walker like the token black guy this year? I'm wondering who that is this year. I don't know. Or is what's his face still on there? Is what the Kevin and Kel? I don't know which is one. Which is which? Kevin or Kel that's on the show? I think it's Kel. No, I don't know. Whatever the dude's name is that's on Saturday Night Live. That he's still on Saturday Night Live because he's not really all that funny. Although he does make funny faces when he does Black Jeopardy. That's about the only time he's funny. Anyway, but his comedy's really stupid. Anyway, but more people talking. I love SNL. I've been a fan all my life, which means you were born after 1975. Because I remember the first year of Saturday Night Live when it was really edgy and different and something new, and it's just turned into really bad political comedy skits that are just really lowbrow. But they did. I can't show it to you though. They did do it was actually a funny, one of those ads for COVID that really also got people pissed off. But it's actually funny, but it's also so irreverent because, lots of people have died from COVID. They were mad about that one too. Anyway, I love this, and I've been a fan all my life, but having Dave Chappelle on as host is not the move. You have your first non-binary cast member ever, and then you book a proud and open transphobe. What a disappointment. Wait a minute. Y'all harassed his trans woman friend into committing suicide. Whoa, wait, what? He has a friend who is trans? Oh my God. Just because she defended a comedian for telling jokes. Wonder how SNL's first non-binary cast member this season must feel about them platforming Dave Chappelle next week. Tweeted Sound of Metal. Disappointing, but not surprising. Feeling for Molly Carney right now. Let's just say something. Let's say I were Molly Carney, the non-binary cast member of Saturday Night Live, and one of the most prolific comedians of the times. Hello, Woodcutter. One of the most prolific comedians of the times would come on the show. Do you think, first of all, what do you think Dave's going to do when he gets her? He's going to beat him up, beat it up, whatever you call them, they, them, whatever. What's he going to do? Beat her ass? And tell her to get the fuck out of here until I get done with the show? No, it's a comedian. If you're a comedian, you want to work with Dave Chappelle. And you can, look, if you're really seriously worried about his transphobia, maybe you can have a chat with him. Maybe he'll talk with you. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Whatever. Having Dave Chappelle as the host SNL again is a slap in the face to trans people, including one of their new cast members. What the hell, Lauren? So anyway, and now notice the other part of this too, though. It's funny. Are they going to say anyone who's happy about this? Or are they only going to talk about the people who are mad? Several Twitter users extended their disapproval to Quayle with Grimes. Oh, the musical act. So now they're going to go after the musical act too. Several Twitters extended their disapproval to Quayle. The Grimes fam 2 deeming whatever SNL trash for booking a musician accused of harassing a black woman. What? In July 2020, Maya A. Moody accused Talib Kweli and his bots of a campaign of online harassment after she observed that a public list of black rappers who married black women, one that included Kweli, was composed mostly of artists who wed light-skinned women. Oh, wait a minute. Is this real? Protect black women in more than just theory. I said what I said. Love you. Oh my God. What did she say here? Okay, here's what she said. If you've been active on Twitter for the past week, you've probably seen the online harassment I've been receiving from Talib Kweli and his bots because of this tweet. How do you know it's his bots? Do you think people don't agree with you? Because the only people who disagree with you are bots? Holy shit. Hello, Black Hebrew Israelite.
That's right.
This tweet was made to address colorism and desirability politics within the black community, specifically among black entertainers. This was not an attempt to invalidate the blackness of light-skinned people. Yes, it was. You lying bitch. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But to bring awareness to the well-known fact that black rappers, athletes, and entertainers prefer to date and marry light-skinned and non-black women, bringing attention to colorism does not mean that those of lighter skin tones do not deserve love or prosperity, but that they should recognize the privilege that comes from their skin tone. Calling someone light-skinned is not an insult. It does not invalidate their blackness and the fact that they still face oppression at the hands of white supremacy. If speaking about colorism feels like a personal attack, you should address how you benefit from it. Colorism isn't just in entertainment. It's in the education system, prison system, sororities, fraternities, beauty industry, and so much more. Colorism is desire and desirability politics are deep ingrained in every aspect of our society. And acknowledging it does not negate the collective fight against racism. But you seem to have a chip on your shoulder. So what you gonna do? Anyway, she keeps going on and on. I'm not gonna continue with that. But and Quayle's team did not also immediately respond Sunday to a request for comment. So they asked for requests for the article on Sunday and they didn't immediately respond, probably to an email or a text or a DM, which maybe those people don't check their emails on Sundays or whatever. Did you call them? Did you call their publicist? What did you do? Everything is up to date. Yeah, it certainly is. And it goes on and on, but look, nobody in this article, notice that nobody in this article was quoted that was, oh, wait, down at the bottom. Wait, this entire article until now is all about people bitching about it, except at the last maybe 5 sentences. Dave Chappelle and Black Star. Oh, it's Most Def. That's Yassine Bey. It's Most Def, not Q-Tip. Chappelle and Black Star. Meanwhile, Chappelle and Quayle's supporters celebrated SNL lineup announcement on social media. Dave Chappelle and Black Star finna be on American television, an American television institution days after the election. Must watch. Dave Chappelle and Black Star. I'm actually excited. This is going to be dope. 3 of my favorite celebrities. This week's episode of SNL was hosted by comedian Amy Schumer. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We're talking about comedians today, and that was an oxymoron. Comedian Amy Schumer is an oxymoron. I'm sorry, ain't happening. Ain't true. She's a somebody. She's something, but she's not a comedian because that bitch ain't funny. With musical guest Steve Lacy, other entertainers who have hosted SNL this season includes Miles Teller, Brendan Gleeson, and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, well, yippee ki-yay, motherfucker, do not care. All right, so anyway, I actually might watch some replays of Saturday Night Live after next week because I will not watch Saturday Night Live. That shit ain't funny. Although Chappelle's monologue will probably be the highlight of the show. There we go. All right, so shall we move on? I'm leaving all these in the tabs, by the way. Now, the topic that I should be talking about right now, and I haven't figured out where I'm going to be tomorrow night for Election Day coverage, but I am either going to be on either with Hotep's Been Told You, guys, or I might just do my own live stream, depending on what invitations I get. What I really like to do, I'd like to be somewhere where I can talk to different people. So maybe on my own show, and maybe find a way to weasel my way into other shows. Maybe get like Megan Fox or Hotep Jesus or people that know me. Rakita doesn't know me yet. I'm having a little going around with Rakita right now. He's going to be on my show eventually, but I don't know when because well, never mind. I won't get into that. Anyway, but tomorrow's since the election's tomorrow, going to do some election coverage tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be on, whose show is that? Let's see. Someone invited me on Wednesday. Their election show. I always forget the name of it. I always get the name wrong, so I don't want to say the wrong name. It's with Chad. Aquarian Anarchy. They have a show on YouTube. I'll put it out on Twitter and I'll put it in the community tab. I'll put one of those messages out telling you where I'm at. Eventually, I'm going to start using locals though for all of my announcements. So if you haven't followed me on locals, that link is also in my Linktree tab down in the description. And you can follow me on locals without signing up. I haven't even put what I'm going to do with that yet as far as signups, but I want to use locals like Patreon. But I haven't really done that yet. But you can still follow me there, and you will get notifications on what I'm doing when I do notifications there. So I would strongly suggest you follow me there because I'm going to start using that a little more extensively. All right, let's move on. Tomorrow's election day, and that's also trending on Twitter today. And just not a surprise. Now, it's interesting, though. They put this disclaimer up here because Twitter is out there fighting misinformation, right? You can find official information on voting and elections by visiting vote.gov, a tool available from the U.S. government and the U.S. Elections Assistance Commission. I would actually not go to vote.gov. I would go to your state website. There's probably election information for your state or your locality, which is probably going to be more accurate, more up to date. You're probably going to find out where your precinct is. I do strongly encourage people to vote, if you're in the United States, if you're an American and there's voting in your state tomorrow. But anyway, that hashtag is pretty popular. Tomorrow's now. Except with one thing, I think you're going to notice as I scrolled through this, I noticed something interesting about this. Tomorrow is election day trending topic on Twitter, and maybe you'll figure it out as I go through a few of these. McAllister President. McAllister is the local university in St. Paul. Tomorrow's election day across Minnesota. I voted early Saturday. If you're eligible and haven't already cast a ballot, please vote tomorrow. She's a big time lefty. Again, 8 Mr. HIGRN. Abortion is healthcare. Rainbow flag, blue wave. Tomorrow is election day, and I'm itching to vote. What's on the table? Democracy versus fascism. Bodily autonomy versus continued subjugation. Religious freedom or extremism. Medicare and Social Security are also on the GOP chopping block. Now, this is one of those. Oh, wait a minute. Whoops. Now, this Social Security and Medicare talking point that the president started using in the last few days or last week of the election is one of the more insidious lies that he's been telling lately. Now, It's interesting is more than one of his tweets lately have been getting fact checked by the whatever community something fact checkers. Used to be Bird Brain or Bird House or some bullshit they used to call it. Now it's community some shit. But this whole idea that the GOP is going to try to take away your Social Security and Medicare is one of these insidious lies that Democrat politicians drag out every fucking election. That is so full of bullshit. The only thing that and then when they say, well, they say they're going to cut it. No, they don't. Because first of all, never been cut. It's never going to be cut because it's just not, it's too popular, and the people who vote are the ones who get it, right? But even if they suggest that they slow the increase of the costs of those programs by doing certain things, they call it, the Republicans want to take away your Social Security. It's bullshit. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Black Hebrews Life, for sponsoring the show. Appreciate it. Saying, I need music. This article must have been written by an insecure, dark-skinned black woman because only dark-skinned women have problem with the light-skinned blacks.
That's right.
Vote against slavery and racism. Vote Republican. Democrats have returned to their racist roots.
That's right.
Okay, that music's really loud. But it is Metal Monday! The music's supposed to be loud. I'm sorry, I'm still yelling. I'm still yelling over the music. Yeah, that happens. Tomorrow's election day. Huge endorsements, enthusiasm across the district for conservative leadership. Oh my gosh, this must have popped in because look, I went through this hashtag tomorrow's election day, and almost every single one was about voting blue, vote for this, vote for Democrats, vote these fascists out, blah 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 blah. So I'm surprised to see this one. It must have refreshed, and they've decided, they realized that they were curating the election day tag, because I think some of the employees came back today, right? Didn't some of the Twitter employees come back? I think so. I don't know. Anyway, another week upon us, very consequential week. Tomorrow's election day. If you haven't already, please be sure to vote democracy. Democracy. If you see the word democracy in a tweet, you know it's a Democrat, right? They're going to vote straight blue, right? Democracy needs us. Human rights needs us. The planet needs us to care. Whatever your reason, just vote. Not reading any doom post about Twitter or advice about better sites today. All that crap can wait until at least Wednesday. Tomorrow's election day. If you feel anxious about free speech, go help a Democrat get elected. That's some funny shit. Really? Really? Oh my God. So, oh God. So anyway, there's lots of people talking about election day, and we'll talk more about election day tomorrow, because tomorrow is election day, and I'll have more to go. But one of the other hashtags that is trending right now is vote blue tomorrow. Now it's weird because there's no vote red tomorrow. In fact, let me see. Let's do a little search here. Let's see if there's a fuck. You gotta warn me about that shit every time. Let's see if there's a vote red. 1,200 tweets. Vote red. How about vote red hashtag? Hashtag vote. Now look. I put in hashtag vote. Hashtag vote blue to protect your rights. Vote blue to save America. Vote blue for so many reasons. Let's put an R after vote and see if anything fills. Vote red 2022. Vote red to save America. So there are a couple. Let's see. Let's do vote red 22, and I'll put that one out here too, right next to the vote blue one. Let's see some of the vote blues, and then we'll look at some of the vote reds, and that might be the end of the show. Anyway, no, it's not the end of the show, but if you're thinking about the end of the show and you're thinking of clicking something, click the like button right now before I have to tell you it again, okay? So there. Okay, so here's some of the vote blue reasons. Here's some reasons people saying vote blue tomorrow. Raise your hand if you're excited and ready to vote blue. Bueller? Bueller? We must get out tomorrow and vote for candidates that are going to better our lives. If you need a political candidate to better your lives, you've already lost. Here in North Carolina, we have Cheryl Beasley, NC, ready to fight for change and protect our constitutional rights. I think she's a 12-point underdog, I think. Oh my gosh. And then they're showing all of the Democrat Senate candidates. They got here, let's see what this says. Let's try this one. Oh, I don't want
the last 6 years have taught us that democracy is a decision. It doesn't just happen like gravity or the sun rising.
We're not a democracy. And also, you make decisions in a democratic constitutional republic.
Democracy happens because Americans like you decide that's the kind of country they want to live in.
Okay, true. I'll give them that.
When you vote for Democrats, you're making that decision.
Yeah,
They'll
you're making
continue to
decisions
defend
for more of the
democracy,
same.
Defend women's rights.
Yeah.
Continue to lower healthcare costs.
You're not
for you and
lowering
your
any
family.
healthcare costs.
Because Democrats work for working people.
No,
Make it happen, America. Vote for Democrats.
Because working people need good paying jobs. Now, granted, the jobs that were here in 2019 are all starting to come back, but there's still not as many people working as there were in 2019, regardless of what they try to tell you. Oh, Joe Biden created 291,000 jobs last month. No, Joe Biden didn't create a single job in this entire presidency. Although, you know what? Look. There may be some of these companies that are getting these Green Deal, New Deal subsidies that might hire some people, but Solyndra got some of those subsidies too, and that went to shit. So anyway, no. But anyway, all right, let's see. Are there any more? Blue Tomorrow is trending. Keep it trending, blah, blah, blah. Love the positive vibes of this final ad. That's Scott Dworkin. He's a... lots of people like that ad. Let's see. Don't forget ads for Senator Padilla and Democrats up and down the ballot. Senator Padilla is finishing Vice President Harris' term and running for his first full 6-year term. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Oh, by the way, so the guy in the Los Angeles city mayor's race, there's one guy he's a Democrat, but he was recently a Republican, and he doesn't like all the crime in L.A., and I can't remember his name. If any of you know his name, put his name in the chat. He created 80,000 jobs in the IRS. Yes, 87 to be exact. Anyway, Grant Stern is boosted. Who is Grant Stern? Some author with 193,000. There's a blue surge across America of early votes greater than we have ever seen, but it won't be enough if Democrats don't flood the polls on Election Day. So anyway, a lot of people are touting that particular ad, which is pretty good. No more repeats of January 6th. Vote tomorrow to save democracy. Democracy is not going ever. And guess what? I hope it's correct that democracy is about to punch a bunch of these people right in the nuts. So there you go. This is funny. Democrats deliver. This is funny. Now this is the real one. Biggest climate investment in U.S. history. Ending America's longest war. Not by choice. 50-year low unemployment rate. It's back to where it was before the pandemic. Expanding gun safety laws. Really? How so? Are you buying everyone gun safes? Are you making sure that people wear orange vests? What is that? You're not. 9.5 million new jobs. False. Oh, God. Just give me one of those. Forcing rich tax cheats and corporations to pay their fair share. Hey, vast majority of all the tax laws that we have right now in the United States of America that the rich people and corporations have all the loopholes that you've written in for them. Most of those tax laws were written by Democrats. Got it? Good. Lowering healthcare costs. Nope, they haven't. They have not. That is just false. They have not lowered healthcare costs. Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. Yes, we do infrastructure every congressional session in the history of America. We do infrastructure, okay? NATO expansion to Sweden and Finland. Oh, you think that's a good thing? You think that NATO expansion to Sweden and Finland, when a long-lasting agreement that places bordering the Russian Russian country, I almost said USSR, you think that expansion to NATO, Sweden and Finland is a good thing? That's sketchy. I don't know how that's going to work out. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it won't. I wouldn't be bragging about it right now, though. Confirming the most diverse set of judges to the federal bench. Diverse how? Diverse how? You mean physical, unmutable characteristics? That's not diversity. Lowering the national deficit from pandemic highs. Holy shit. He's still lying about that. Oh, by the way, he got fact checked the other day again because he said that he cut the debt in half. Because Biden doesn't know the difference between deficit and debt. Anyway, holy shit. This is amazing. This is what oh my God. Hey, what was his plan again to attack inflation? I don't know, but it's going to be fantastic. Here they go. If you have to do a Hitler reference, you've already lost. So let's see what the Vote Red side says. Now, I bet there's as much corny shit over here, too. Get out and vote, America. The country cannot survive in the path we're on. Gunslinger 2022, vetted patriots. Inflation, that's the price we pay for those government benefits everyone thought were free. The longer the explanation, the bigger the lie. Interesting. We're supposed to trust the Democrats who broke the economy. Are you for real? How government works? Break your legs, sells you a wheelchair, taxes the wheelchair, regulates the use of a wheelchair, assures you that without government, you wouldn't be getting around so well. Any questions? Let's see. Looking at President Trump standing in the pouring rain with tens of thousands of patriots fighting the good fight moved me to tears. He will not bend. He will not quit. God bless President Trump and USA. Well, he's not running this year. But I got you. Is this the one in? This is in Miami yesterday. So he's out in the rain doing this. I'm not sure if you're allowed to show Trump on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, he's out in the pouring rain. Wait, it's not raining over here. How's it raining over there but not over here? Or is it raining? I can't tell. Oh, there. Well, you can kind of tell. That's weird. Anyway. Remember this? That can't be real. That's got to be fake. Anyway. I don't want you to vote because one side says vote red and this is the one that I wanted to show you. This is the one from yesterday. I have these in my bookmarks. I just didn't pull my bookmarks out today because I got so caught up in the comedy. This is it. So we're in the middle of a struggle with our energy costs, right? With the price of gasoline and stuff like that. Now again, they say that oil went down, the price of gas could go down. Well, it did go down. But anyway, here's Joe Biden. We're in the middle of a issue. Look, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve is down to 400 million gallons, which is the lowest in 38 years. We have and gas prices are high all around the world, partially because our contribution to the market is not what it should be, and the guys over across the oceans are not doing anything to help us, which is not necessarily their job. We could help ourselves if we wanted to, but we have an issue with leasings and petroleum drilling permits, right? Maybe not the leases, but the permits for sure, because they restricted that and got rid of some pipelines and all that shit. Well, here's Joe Biden in his closing argument for how we lower gas prices.
No more drilling. There is no more drilling. I haven't formed any new drilling. No,
So clearly some activist is out there.
That was before I was
Climate
president.
change
We're trying to
activists.
work on that, get that done.
No, we're not doing more drilling. We're not going to have any more drilling. So now he's telling someone that no more drilling. Whoa, wait a minute. Didn't just the other day it was that he was trying to get American companies to increase their production, even though they've been restricting permits. Now here, let's see. Someone out here put a quote of Korean Jean-Pierre. Oh, because he also said something about that they're going to be closing down all these coal plants. We're going to start relying on wind and solar for our electricity in this country, which that would be quite the conversion, because we're not even getting like 3% of our energy from those particular sources. Korean Jean-Pierre, POTUS knows that the men and women of the coal country built this nation. They powered its steel and factories, kept its homes and schools, offices warm. They made this the most productive and powerful nation on earth. Continues. He came here to the White House to end years of big words but little action to help the coal-producing parts of the country. This is November 5th, working closely with Senator Manchin, a tireless advocate for his state and hardworking men and women who live there. President Biden helped get this part of the country back to work. The unemployment rate in West Virginia was 6.2% last month before Biden took office. It's now down to 4%. The president's plans are already bringing new energy manufacturing jobs to the region, and in the years ahead will continue to create new jobs with projects like hydrogen energy generation. In fact, though, the working group on coal and power plant communities, President Biden has already delivered more than $23 billion to energy communities across the country. The president remarks yesterday have been twisted to suggest the meeting that he was not intended. Oh, they're walking back his words again, because, they have to, because he doesn't really know what he's saying. He regrets if anyone hearing these remarks took offense. The president was commenting on the fact that economics and technology, it has been from the earliest days an energy superpower. America is once again in the midst of an energy transition. Our goal as a nation is to combat climate change and increase our energy security by producing clean and efficient American energy. Under President Biden, oil and natural gas production has increased, and we are on track to hit the highest production in our country's history next year. He is determined to make sure that this transition helps all Americans in all parts of the country with more jobs and better opportunities. It's a commitment he advanced since day one. No one will be left behind. And yet, what were his words yesterday?
No more drilling. There is no more drilling. I haven't formed any new drilling.
Really? How is our energy production the highest
No,
it's ever been? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense.
that
Good
was
God.
before I was president. We're trying to work on that, get that done.
All right. Anyway. All right. Look, so enough of that. There's a couple other articles I had up here. Some conservatives turn on Trump because he attacked Ron DeSantis. Yeah, he said something. He called Ron DeSantis Ron Sanctimonious. There's a big effort. You're going to notice this in the next couple weeks, especially if, as thought, Trump announces his run for president on Wednesday after the midterm elections. Because there's a huge amount of people yesterday on Twitter after he made that Ron Sanctimonious comment. People get angry at each other. People who support DeSantis, people who support Trump, going at each other. And the media is especially trying to drum up this particular exchange between the two, including Fox News. Fox News highlighted this yesterday. In fact, here's Fox News. Let's see, was that this morning or yesterday? Some conservatives turn on Trump for attacking Ron DeSantis ahead of the midterms. What an idiot. DeSantis is among the most popular and successful Republicans in the country. So now that just tells me, and he is. And Trump calling him Ron Sanctimonious, it may be a preview to what would happen if they both ran for the nomination for 24. But I don't think DeSantis is going to do it. I think he's going to stay governor of Florida and wait till 28. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't have anything to back that up. Conservative commentators who are typically Donald Trump's allies turned on the former president after he went after Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis on Saturday. Trump mocked DeSantis as Ron sanctimonious while discussing the 2024 Republican presidential primary at a rally in Pennsylvania. Pair is widely considered to be the top contenders for the Republican nomination, though DeSantis has offered no indication that he intends to run. Commentators called out Trump for creating a division in the ranks just 3 days before the midterm elections. Yeah, that's not good. But here's the other thing. In Florida, yesterday, in Miami, he absolutely endorsed Ron DeSantis for being the governor by saying, hey, y'all going to vote for this Marco Rubio? Yes. Yay! Y'all are going to vote for your great governor, Ron DeSantis. Yay! He said great governor, too. He didn't say sanctimonious in Florida. He said you're going to vote for your great governor, Ron DeSantis. The crowd went crazy. Then they went to all these other candidates and whatever. But anyway. So anyway, though DeSantis has offered no indication he intends to run, commentators called out Trump for creating division within the ranks just 3 days before the midterm elections. DeSantis is an extremely effective conservative governor who has had real policy wins with real cultural wins. Trump isn't going to be able to take this one down with a dumb nickname. He better have more than that up his sleeve, wrote Matt Walsh, a commentator from the Daily Wire, a leading voice among social conservatives. Also, nice job launching your public attack against the most popular conservative governor in America 3 days before the midterms, when we're all supposed to be showing a united front, he added. That was him. Also, what an idiot! Ron Dreher, a senior editor at the American Conservative. DeSantis is far more effective leader on the right than Trump was. If that is, you expect a leader to get a lot done rather than just talking about it and owning the libs. Fox News contributor and editor at The Spectator, Ben Domenech, said simply that Trump's nickname for DeSantis needs work. But there are a lot of people mad about that. And then Trump comes the next day and praises Ron DeSantis. So I'm not, whatever. I think it's not going to hurt Ron DeSantis in the Florida election. I don't think, because he's up about 10 right now over Charlie Crist. I'm sorry, excuse me. Did I say his name wrong? Charlie the Chameleon Crist. And I think all's going to be fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I start on time. Today I'm going to try to end on time. Before you click anything, click the like button on YouTube. Click the plus button on Rumble. Click the fist the show if you're on a phone on Rumble. And I don't know how it works if you're on a Roku or whatever, which I don't think you are. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for being here today. Tomorrow, election coverage in the morning, election coverage at night. I'll let you know exactly where I'll be tomorrow night. And election coverage Wednesday, and election coverage Wednesday night. And it'll probably be election coverage all week because they're not going to get all the votes counted probably until Saturday. So anyway, thank you for joining me today on the Morning Night Live. I appreciate your support. Put your comment in the comment section if you're watching on replay. Hit the like button. Share the stream before and after the stream. And during, because it's during and before it's too late. And then if you want to sponsor the show 24 hours a day, you can sponsor the show at pdognight.live, right up there, right there. See that? pdognight.live, right there, right there. Or Venmo, Cash App, Super Chats, whatever. Those are all down in the description below. It's time for me to leave. Thank you for being here. Gotta go. My name's Dawg Knight. And I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Hey, this is Dawg Knight, and thank you for watching today on the Dawg Knight Channel. If you have an observation or remark you'd like to make about this video or my channel, I absolutely welcome you to write it in the comment section down below. I really look forward to hearing from you. And before you go, if you like what you saw but you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and definitely click that bell that pops up afterwards so you'll be notified when I post new videos or when we go live. I broadcast my live show, The Morning Night Live, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. A special thank you to all the supporters of this channel who share our videos on social media and who make donations through Streamlabs, YouTube, Venmo, and Cash App, which are all linked in the description down below. Thanks again, and until next time, I'm Dawg Knight, and I'm out of here.